What's going on, minigamers? Here, and welcome back to some more Captain Treasure Tracker. Or in the last episode, we tackled Farewell Pyro Puff Peak, and in this episode, we're going to be tackling On the Trail of the Great Bird. Let's get into it. You know what Toda reminds me of? She reminds me of Isabella from Phineas and Ferb, because she's a confident, strong leader who's taking up this role, because Isabella from Phineas and Ferb is the leader of the... I don't know how that works without any form of adult counseling or adult leadership or anything, but she's the leader of the Fireside Girl Troop 46321, I believe. So, and she reminds me just because of the way she's dressed with the little headlamp and her little outfit, and just her mannerisms, her inner voice. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Anyway, level 14, Midnight in the Wandering Woods, which actually relates to the little cinematic cutscene, as opposed to everything in the last video, which has nothing to do with the pre-cutscene and doesn't really make any sense. So, let's just get into this.
Here I go.
Okay, so this level definitely teeters on being more tedious than creative puzzle design, because you've constantly got to be dodging these little stump figures, whose names I do not know. You're going to walk up this ramp and step onto these stumps, wait for them to take you over to the other side, and then walk off. And then we're going to pull a key out of this little plant right here, and let's throw it to the other side. And that's going to be a mechanic that's important right about now. I do like this. This is cool. Because we can't climb ladders when we're holding the key over our heads, we have to throw it onto this stump so that we can get it later. So I like to wait until it crosses the jewel. I like to wait till it's perfectly parallel with the jewel, and then I like to throw it as soon as one edge... Oh, I was not standing close enough. But what I like to do is I like to stand almost at the front of the line right here, and then going either direction, wait until the front edge crosses that little fence post right there. I'll circle it on the screen. And then you throw it, and then you come over here to climb up the ladder, get onto the stump, take hold of the key, and for this can be a bit tricky. Because there's a tiny, it's not very noticeable, but it's tiny, it's significant, pause and acceleration when you're moving with Toadette or Toad. You want to move forward as soon as, like last time, as soon as the edge hits the, as soon as the front edge hits the fence post. I'll show that one more time. And I'll do it again. No, okay, well, I still want to show that one more time. Right now. And again. There we go. Hopefully that makes sense. So then you want to move over to this side, move down the ramp, and I believe, is this key a ghost killing machine? Yeah, I think it is, because oh no, it's not the key that does it. It's Toadette's headlight. So if you just stand there, the headlight will do it in. So we're gonna put this key down right here for a second, and we're going to get some coins out of these things, because even though there is no hidden objective for coins, it never hurts to have some extra coins. So we're gonna finally use this key to open up this door, and make these coins visible really quickly using the stylus. Hop onto these trunks, collecting the coins as we go, and then go into this purple pipe right here. And we gotta catch this guy right here, I believe. Does he have the jewel? No, he did not have the jewel. Okay. I guess it's this guy. I can never remember which of these three little critters has the jewel whenever I come down here. So, I always guess wrong, and it always ends up being... Maybe it's just the... whichever one... maybe, like in Mario Galaxy, it's the third one is always the one. Something, I don't know. Anyway, the only reason we came down here in the first was just to get the second jewel. So, we can move back over here now, and proceed on with the level. So you want to head up this ladder as soon as there's a gap in between these two stumps, and we're going to get some coins over here before we jump on these stumps, and then quickly move on to the second set of stumps, and come over here to grab a golden mushroom. That is the hidden objective of this level, which is to get the golden mushroom, get some extra coins out of these turnips, because why not? And here, I just like to, you want to wait for an opening in these stumps, and what I like to do is I like to wait until they're all almost fully away, and then hide in this corner as they come back, and help myself to a few coins and a mushroom, because why not? Never hurts. Hide in this corner, and then once it passes, I like to dart around, head up this ladder, and this is the gateway. Ooh, almost forgot. The third jewel. Run along this walkway right here. The third jewel is tucked away in here. And once again, wait for this one to start moving away. As soon as you have a window of opportunity, climb back up the ladder. Wait for this guy to touch you, or touch the edge of the stump. And then, as they all line up, move across to the third one. Coins be darned. And if you want the coins, you can try and get them. And just basically move across all three as they align on the edges. And you can try and dart across like this in the middle if you want to get the coins. But other than that, I recommend using my strategy. And then dart up. And the star is yours. Okay, so have you ever played one of those, maybe the Lego games? Those are good examples, where there's a lot of co-op based puzzles to solve. So the one that comes to mind is in the Well of Souls on Lego Indiana Jones: The Original Adventures. One person has to move the statues around, the other person has to swing across and jump across the statues. If one person screws up their job, they both fail. So if one person messes up the whip spring or one of the jumps, they have to redo all the statues. And you know those really annoying puzzles you have to solve? Yeah, I hate them too. Fortunately, they're not that frequent in the LEGO games, but when they do show up, they can get really tedious. Well, this next level is the epitome of that idea. Double Cherry Spires. Now, this was actually a cool concept in Toad's story, when we were in the... I forget what the level is, or what the level name is. I'll put it up on screen now. But we were in the sandcastle type thing, and we had to go through the maze, and then we had to jump on the Shy Guys. That was a cool level. This is decidedly not. It's a cool gameplay mechanic, but I do not... This is very tedious. Let's do it. Here I go! Alright. So before we do anything, let's make some coins visible. First off, the hidden objective is to collect... Or not collect, anything. The hidden objective is to get the hidden golden mushroom, which I don't know how hidden it is. It's just right here. The start of the level. So like I wouldn't call that a hidden golden mushroom, but sure, we'll go with it. You get some extra coins here if you want them. And then once you're ready to actually get things going, grab the double cherry. And also, something else you may notice is that the zoom feature is completely broken when you do this. And once both players step on both of these red switches, a barrier will form, and no longer can we enter each other's areas. So if I try to come over here with the right toadette, nope. We are now locked to the left and the right, and it has officially become Portal 2 co-op. Not really. So, let's get to work. First thing we're going to have is we're going to have Toadette get in here, or the left. I need to distinguish between the two. So we're going to have right Toadette and left Toadette. There. And then when I'm on this side of the screen, it's still right and left, except that it's reversed. So as right Toadette, we're going to step on this switch, which is going to raise the platform up for left Toadette. So now we can drop off as left Toadette and hit this switch, which is going to raise that platform up over there, which is going to activate, or not activate anything, but it's going to allow us to access the next jewel. So, or not the next jewel, but the first jewel. So let's grab the first jewel and step into this elevator before. Oh, I couldn't get there fast enough. Okay, so we're going to come up here as Toadette to the magical carpet of magicalness and grab a turnip. You can't mess this up, by the way. As left Toadette, I recommend holding the camera angle first here so that you can see how vertical you are. And then once you're certain of that, you can walk across and then switch the camera angle back around to this side. And from here, we're going to throw this turnip at the jewel. And hopefully I don't miss. Got it. Yes, first try. So now this is going to activate a tower for right Toadette to access. Oh dear. But before we do that, we're going to come around here and grab a key. And this key we are going to give to Toadette. We're going to throw it over here. Left Toadette's going to pick it up and bring it over to this. And what's inside? It's jewel number 3. So let's pick up jewel number 3 as left Toadette. And then as right to that, we're going to climb... No, not this one. We're going to climb this tower all the way to the top. And then as right to that, she's going to cross this carpet right here, turn around, hit the P switch, which is going to... What did that do? I forget what that did. Oh, I know what that did. So now as left to that, we got to get back up here. Because it needs 2 people to get up. We need 2 people to rise this, and the Power Star is ours. Like I said, cool gameplay mechanic, but very tedious. Ooh, what's this? What could this be, my intrepid new friends? Mummy, me, maze. Let's just do it. Okay. So, for now, this is nothing more than a fun diversion to get some coins. Later, this will prove not to be the case, but you're familiar with the the clone comets and the shadow comets in Mario Galaxy? Well, this is that, except much worse. The Mummy version of Toadette is significantly faster, so you'll notice she's going to catch up to you very quickly, but there's a simple way to avert it. If you get yourself stuck in a corner, move around in a circle like this, and then that's going to give you a little bit of distance. Oh, we ran out of time. Now, for now, that's nothing more than a fun diversion. But a bit later, that's going to be a different story. But we will get to that when the time comes. So, let's continue on our story with Bullet Bill's Touchy Trials.
Here I go!
Okay. Now, this combines the creativeness of Touchstone Trouble with the tedium of Bullet Bills. What does it make? A tedious level with creative puzzles to solve. The theme of this video should be tedium. But I do still like this level because it uses the touchstone mechanics and it's a pretty creative way of making a level, so I can't judge it too harshly. So first thing, hide in this corner that you start in and touch this first Bullet Bill machine to get it to shoot these bricks and then make it rise up. I should mention now that there are no secret or hidden objectives for do this within a certain amount of touches. The hidden objective is to get a golden mushroom this time around, which is actually right here. But anyway, that's the first jewel just inside there. So here what we're going to want to do is... Does this go up or down? Or sorry, up or down. It goes up, or does it go vertically or horizontally? This goes horizontally. So we're going to use this to destroy these bricks right here. So now we are going to move along the walkway right here. And then push these to line up with these stone bricks. Hide in this corner. Then push it back. And now we are over here. We're going to make you go up. We're going to come around to this side. Go down the stairs. Go over this way. Make us go up. Go into this hole right here, which we can't access just yet. But fear not, for I have a solution. We're going to go down on this. Into this hole. Get the second jewel. Lower this one right here. It's gonna shoot out the bullet bill. It's gonna shoot out this stone brick, and once that's done, we can rise it back up again. Lower this one, rise up, go through the hole, and the golden mushroom is right here as promised earlier. So now we're gonna make this one go over and bust open these stone bricks, and then make it move back, and then make you lower so you can't hit us. Okay, we're good. And then pull this up. Get a mushroom. That's the most dangerous part. And then once we do that, we are going to get some extra coins out of this turnip, or out of this would-be turnip. So now what I believe we're going to do is climb up this ladder right here. Push this top one back and pull this one out. And now drop off. Push back. Go up the ramp. And Jewel 3 is ours. I actually did that pretty risky there. What you should have done is you should have hit this one right here, so that there's no chance of getting hit by the bullet bills. I almost got hit by the bullet bills because of that. But hey, we made it through alive. So push these to link them together, push the one on the left, push this one to go down, wait for the opportunity, make it go up, move over here to this ladder, make this go up, and the Power Star is yours.
Oh, yeah!
This is, again, another tedious level disguised behind creative gameplay mechanic, a double creative gameplay mechanic. Especially considering what the hidden objective is. Here we go.
Here I go!
What's that? You didn't have enough of the homing projectiles in the swamp level? Well, too bad. They're here and they're back in full swing. So basically the way to avoid this is to hide behind any wall like this. They can't get you like this. So let's just quickly get all these coins and then run behind a wall. Boom. Now, first rule's right here. And if we hide behind this POW block, he cannot get us. In fact, he'll actually be tricked into hitting the POW block and... boop. Good thing we're not affected by the POW block, so haven't taken any damage. Don't make you the first one to... Gah. Alright. So as we were, we're gonna spin this spin wheel around to this. Yeah, we'll do this one. This one gives us a straight shot to the finish. Now these guys can actually cause you some pain and despair if you're not careful. So take out the piranha plants immediately, and the home projectiles bullets cannot harm you. They cannot harm you. But if you're not careful and you're not patient with the black bullet bills, they can do you in. So be patient with that. Alright. Now it's time to get ready to face the homing projectiles again. So there's our second jewel. Move past them. Wait for a sec. And move over here. Alright. Now. We're going to spin this around so we can get back. Like so. Hi. Alright, so the way I avoid these guys is wait, run, stick to the stone bricks, and then turn left at the first opportunity, and you are good. Mushroom here. So now that this walkway is in place, we're going to spin this one around to get us back to this one. But we're not going to access the Power Star just yet, because now, well, because first of all, we couldn't access the Power Star before, but now we can, because, hang on, let's just make sure that this bullet ball doesn't give us pain and despair. And you're gonna run right into the wall. So are you good? Okay. We're safe. Nothing can harm us just yet. So the third jewel is just inside this right here. Let's get some free coins first. Don't you turn around. Jewel 3 is mine. And now we're going to run the gauntlet one last time and turn around the orange one last time, so that the Power Star can be ours. You are going to run right into that wall, and I'm going to laugh. So now the Power Star is actually connected to a stairwell that we can access, and all will be well in the world. As long as you run up, you're trying some risky moves there. How's that going to work out for you? Are you just going to move in that cycle forever? Nope, you're not. Alright, dodge these guys, and the Power Star is ours. Whew, that level should be called Tedium. And we didn't take any damage, so woot woot. And that, friends, is On the Hunt for the Great Bird Lair completed. So, we only got one chapter left, and it's Operation Rescue Captain Toad. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next episode, and until then, this has been Gaming Magic 13. Signing off, saying I hope you have a fantastic horrible day, and I will catch you all next time for some more Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Goodbye!